called Bloodbound Nights. I'm a little behind the eight ball here. It is the 26th. This game came out on the 24th for its established demo. It is a movement-based hack and slash game. Nothing you haven't really seen before. It's mostly omnidirectional, so you attack in only one direction. You get skills that can attack in multi. Here in the shop, you get gold for every kill. Every kill gives you 1 coin. You can see I've played twice, gotten to about the 2 minute mark, and then just got overwhelmed. You can buy these original things. You can see we have none. I haven't spent too much time on the game. These are his default stats, 10% extra damage per level. So instead of 15, it would turn to 16. It does not scale the extra half, so you're not looking at an additional 16.5 and then 18. No, you're looking at 16, then 17, then 18, then 19, and then 20. And you would think at 20, you would gain 2. No, you still only gain 1 damage. It's stupid, it's dumb, I don't understand it. Max 100% HP, which means you can't go over 125, even with an ability. So let's go ahead and get started here. WAXD moves you into a square pattern. These are water, they slow you down, you don't move as fast, you get 1 dodge with the space. Omnidirectional attacking, you can attack 1 or 2 in a movement space. Yes, these are dead zombies. Everything moves faster. It's about, I want to say 30 kills to give you a level. Maybe it's 25. That was an elite zombie. Dropped extra monies. That's pretty cool. Normally that doesn't happen unless you have an ability, but cool. Nonetheless, that was our dash. Move to 10 feet. As you can see, it recharges pretty fast. You do only get 1. Your abilities only give you 1. Here it shows you the amount of skills you have, and we take a needless hut. We have health on the right side, your experience accumulates on the bottom, your timer's up at the top left. As you can tell, they do get a little faster every time, a couple of seconds here. You do take a lot of needless damage, regardless of how well or bad I am playing, because their attack range is literally the whole left to right in front of you on a pure 90% access. You only attack in about a 70-degree axis, which is totally fine, and by that I mean it's a cone-based attack. Yes, there's cleave. Yes, you can hit 2 or 3. These experience bars, you come through, you grab them, and basically stack them up while you can. Hopefully you get a good skill. You get the same 3 every time to start. You get 1 skill, 1 movement, and then 1 Y ability. You'll see here, I have never not gotten these 3 in any order. The Moon's Blessing gives you 20 extra % health. That's just this one, so that means per level you gain 20, so now we get 30%. Really weird. I don't understand that. You can do poison. These are dot damage, and then you have dark, which is a 1% chance of exploding when they die. Yeah, when they die. And bleeding, bleeding doesn't mean much because there's no other skill that does bleed. Not even the bleed skill does bleed. Let's see. Let's go with the venom for explosion corpse damage. Hooray! And then here's a bag of gold. One of them must have been an elite, but I didn't see any color change. As for elites or bosses, you do get one at like the 3-minute mark. As you can tell, they start coming faster and faster when you pick up an ability. They do that often. Let's not take a hit there. We will dodge out of it. And that's pretty much how this game is played. We are at the 2-minute mark, and I'm probably not going to progress very much farther past this. You do get hoarded pretty fast in this game after the 2.5. As you can tell, they're already starting to come in groups of 4. Yeah, sure, we have an ability. That's great. If we can hit level 2 here, maybe before the video at the 3-minute mark, I can show you maybe a holy skill and maybe a different skill other than holy, maybe another dark attribute. Let's see. Soggy terrain, let out a shout, creating a rain-soaked sound that boosts your damage and slows enemies. Basically, this is your garlic ability like in any other games, but here's the problem, though. is that this takes up your stamina, which is that one bar. You don't get a second one, so you use this as your bar ability, using your ability, so you can't dodge and use this. It's one or the other, and if you use your ability, it takes 50% longer to recharge than it is to dodge, so you take your pick. I will go with this to where it doesn't slow me down at all. I can still move, and yeah, those are your skills and abilities and things you can do. I would. I picked it up and said, I might as well make a video, and got to where I am. Now, those fireballs, they do quite a bit of damage when you do get hit by them. Sometimes they do 20, sometimes they do 30, depending on how close you are to the original cast, not how far you are in the range. It doesn't ramp up damage, which is kind of interesting. It's just as close as it is. You can see there's the two mages, and they still just die in one hit. Why? Because that's how the game wanted it to be. Um, but yeah, this has been Bloodbound Nights. Uh, Pick up at your own will or peril. Right now, not worth it, in my opinion. All right, well, have a great day.